Why grid-tied inverters stop injection in case of grid loss, and how to run grid-tied inverters without grid. By the end of this video, you will have an ample understanding of grid-tied solar technology and will have concrete answers to confusions, myths and misconceptions surrounding grid-tied solar technology. For this discussion, we will only be focusing on string inverters and will not discuss microinverters because of their limited applications and usage. Hi, I'm Shafali from ICSS Engineering. We specialize in solar SCADA and control systems required for safe and productive integration of grid-tied renewable solar energy in existing power infrastructure of industries and commercial applications. Let's take a quick review of various types of solar inverters and their source requirements. There are inverters which operate in island mode. A solar inverter or a bunch of solar inverters that can generate power directly from sun without grid are assumed as inverters working in off-grid or island mode. In such scenario, you have your own mini power plant which is independent of grid. These inverters usually have battery storage tied to them. The battery backup charges or discharges per the load demand. Solar inverters that work with battery only are referred to as off-grid solar inverters, where the solar inverters that have battery and can also inject into grid are known as hybrid inverters. Now there are other type of inverters which even operate without battery and grid. These inverters, limited amount of them are available in international market that can generate power without battery backup or grid. Usually they are small in rating and the load you might want to run on such inverter will be totally dependent on weather condition and time of day. They are costlier than other options and can be applied to very specific applications only. Grid-tied solar inverters, which are also known as on-grid inverters, are based on technology that expects a primary source, usually the grid, for inverters to generate power. Now getting back to the actual question, why grid-tied inverters stop injection in case of blackout? There are three reasons. The first and foremost is anti-islanding protection. Grid-tied solar inverters stop generation in case of power outage or abnormal grid because of their built-in anti-islanding protection. Grid is assumed abnormal in case of overvoltage, undervoltage, overfrequency and underfrequency. All inverters based on this technology by standard cannot generate in case of grid blackout, so the electric utility personnel can conduct maintenance activities on grid side. Reason number 2. By technology, these solar inverters cannot be primary source of energy because they cannot generate and inject power on their own. They only generate if grid, which is the primary source, is available. You can consider inverters based on grid-tied technology as good to have or inverters in supporting role. The third reason, as long as grid is available, these inverters are converting DC power provided by sun to AC power and taking up load. By doing so, they help save on your electricity bills. You can size the inverters to take off your electricity bills partially, zero out your electricity bill, or even export back to grid to earn credits for later usage or to monetize on it. Now, the actual question, how we can run grid-tied inverters even in case of grid blackout. Grid-tied inverters can generate power in case of grid loss with diesel or gas generators as primary source of power. Generator will provide power reference to the inverter and anti-islanding condition will be satisfied. Inverter will start generating. This mode of operation is also referred to as PV microgrid or solar genset hybrid. For this topology to work smoothly and safely, a dedicated controller is required, which is known by various names. It is called PV Genset controller or PV diesel controller or fuel saving controller or DGPV controller. We have and will be covering more topics related to PV microgrid design, PV Genset controllers and solar SCADA monitoring. Check out this video's description for the links. You can browse this YouTube channel for PV Genset hybrid projects based on Energy PK PV diesel controller. You can also visit our website www.icsSww.com for details. For local and international energy PK PV diesel controller inquiries, fill in the Google form link provided in the description or contact us through email, call, WhatsApp, email or WeChat. We are glad to offer much required solar operation and maintenance SCADA system called PV SCADA Max. PV SCADA Max is a complete O&M SCADA solution for medium, large or very large scale PV solar integration projects. Salient features of PV SCADA Max are high level of scalability from 100 kilowatt to multiple gigawatts, real-time monitoring of each grid-tied solar inverter and its respective strings, real-time alerts and alarm logs in case of any alarms on inverters, real-time monitoring of energy mix between various sources, for example grid, solar and generators against weather data, transparency of energy generation and consumption reporting, historical trending of parameters, integration of data from third-party SCADA control equipment or process-sensitive instruments, fact-based data for root cause analysis. For local and international energy PK PV diesel controller inquiries, fill in the Google form link provided in the description or contact us through email, call, WhatsApp, email or WeChat. Thank you for your time. Thank you.